Well, good day, tubes. How's it going? Look, I'm starting to move in. Well, I'm doing 100 different things at once here. I have to get some parts from good old Rock Auto for the car. I actually have a bearing going bad. Not doing that today though, but I'll show you these parts I got. And I got some new oil filters, another 5 of them. Hopefully the car will last that long. So, 1, 2, 3, 5, yay. And bearing for the front of the car. The bearing on the passenger side is starting to hum quite a bit, and then just had it on the on the floor deck the other day, and you can feel it. I'm like, oh man! So that's a bearing for the front of that car. It's a pretty big feller, and I have never done one of these before. And this is like a big bearing. So hopefully I've got enough stuff to part the old one from the old knuckle there in the car. I'm gonna get all that off though, and get all the ball joints and everything all taken off. And oh man, I'm really not honestly looking forward to that. You could buy a whole new hub assembly. You just take off everything and then the new one on and put it all back together and go. But I didn't think that was gonna be too much fun. So, but just in case well, mostly for this, but I did get a new hub here. Well, that's the axle nut there. It's kind of a specialty one. Oh, I don't have it, but you need a 30 millimeter 12-point socket. I've got a 30 millimeter 6 in here. That doesn't fit this. You need a 12. Like, what a stupid thing to put on a car. But anyway, so I had to order that too. I left it inside, but you can see this is, where's it here? 30 millimeters, and it will not fit because it's not a 12-point. But that's the size, the 30 millimeter for the spindle bolts or nuts, whatever they are, on the, and they're really stupid on that zero turn at the club there. Kubota, man, they're a stupid over-engineered thing as well. Anyways, so there's a new hub because this bearing will probably separate from the old hub, and the inner race will get stuck on there, and I really don't want to be cutting. Should have left this out, I guess. I don't really want to be cutting that, and you can't just kind of put it in the slap run, because you actually have to press this into the hub as well. So if it all comes apart nice, otherwise I might just go buy that hub assembly and drive on. But and this is supposed to fit on there, but it's definitely going to need to get pressed on. So it'd be nice if you could press this first, push on the inner race, push that guy on, then flip. I might be able to do it. No, I won't be able to do that, because the bearing will sit in the hub like this. This guy, of course, presses on, and that's where your wheel mounts on. But under here, there's a big snap ring you got to put in that mounts inside of that hub, or the knuckle as well. So unfortunately, if that wasn't there, you could do that, but it's not there. But anyways, we're looking at car parts here. We should be working on some fascia today. Is what we're doing today. So repackage all this back up. It's pretty small, eh? But then of course it's all spline for the drive shaft to come through, and then the nut goes on at like 192 foot-pounds or something like that. I'll have to look up all the specs for everything again, but it's quite a considerable amount, of course. That, yeah, no. That can go in there, though, and that can go back in there just for now. So, but I need my press, so I brought my press up today, and I guess, to be honest, it'll probably stay here now. But anyways, okay, so, oh, I gotta get my tool belt on. Gonna need that belt. We're gonna need the belt. And I don't know how I'm gonna attach this fascia yet. Normally you'd put on a, little white nails, but I got all these frickin' screws, so I might as well use them up. One of these is already open. I think it's that one. might as well use them up. Oh yeah, that's right, I hung it up. So there might be a little issue I'm wondering if we're gonna have to deal with for this fascia to go on here. Let's get this guy sucked on first though. I must be losing weight from this no dairy stuff, no gluten stuff, because carbs are bad for you, in a way. Okay, so that's that. We need that. We got some screws, we got the gun. All right, so we're gonna start down here just because I want, let's see here, I want this to be the first one, and then we'll overlap this way because of the winds come down usually from this way. Instead of having it this start at the other end and put it that way, then you might get stuff blown in. I don't know if it would do that or not, but so I already got a piece of fascia up there. We just got to get up there. Gosh, that's a long way. I've got a little bit of an overhang with the end stuff here, and I don't really know what to do with it. Like, this ply here is a little bit long. I mean, I'm probably just gonna put my stuff and hang it, you know, one piece there and hang it. To be honest, I don't know what to do with that. And then we got this bit of stuff hanging. I don't know whether I should trim that down or maybe fasten it right underneath. It doesn't really go the whole way along, but I wonder if that would just stay there momentarily and I could kind of see what this is going to look like. No, of course it's not. Of course you wouldn't stay there. It's not really sticky now, I guess. I don't really want to nail it in either in case I do want to potentially take it off again. It's just, it probably could be trimmed, which I might end up doing. Yeah, it's gonna be either that hanging out or the plywood hanging out. I guess we'll just go right flush down there. That looks like it needs a bit more securing there. So, we get a couple of these little screws out here. Yeah, just dump it back in. What the heck? Yeah, this end one here, I think it needs to. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know why it did that, but it's almost like we're not low enough with our it's like we're not low enough with our 2x6 here, because it looks to me like it's, I've kind of got the stuff going up a bit, but it's tight up here, right? So I don't know. Yeah, the wood gets better down here. So maybe what I'll do I have any? Yeah, I do. Maybe what I'll do is I'll secure this with some little roof nails. I think it would probably stay there, but fortunately we're probably gonna end up seeing that stuff, but that wasn't a roof nail. I don't know what that guy was. It was a ribbed. secure this all the way along here, I guess. It's almost sticking again, but not quite. I think I don't know. I'm not gonna think, because that usually ends up in getting in trouble if I start thinking. So, am I gonna be able to reach? Well, the rest of it, once we get past here, because I guess we were hanging off the end here a little bit more than down there, so I think the rest of it's all right. But I don't know. Yeah, see, I didn't put everyone down here, but I think that'll be all right. Yeah, we're starting to kind of get back to her here. But the other day here we had a good deluge. It was actually quite breezy and windy and kind of scary too. I'm thinking, don't blow down. And it didn't. And all the water shed it off nice. Or shed off nice. So that was good. I think the rest of it should be all right, but we'll maybe just keep going here until I can't reach anymore. A whole bucket of these roof nails, so. And I don't know what the other side's gonna look like, but this should clean her up, and then I'll be able to get going a bit more on the reach another one here. I'll be able to reach a bit more or get the siding up. Be nice to get the exterior all done. There's comments the other day about how many staples I put in and it's a leak point. She won't be a leak point once I get her spray foam, bud. I'm not too worried. I'm gonna get this spray foam probably, depending on how much it's gonna cost. Might be this summer, I don't know. Darn it, I needed to reach a little bit more down there. That's definitely not right though, I don't know. I think we cut her too long, but honestly, I'm not too worried about it. Okay, guess we better get one end secured. And normally you would nail in eaves trough line here. I think I'm just gonna do one. And I'm gonna have to go up there. Better make sure this is tight here first. Oh, she's already buckling. What is going on here? Okay, something ain't right. Mushed her up already, I think. Something ain't right here. Something ain't happy. Sit about there, but it's kind of buckling it. Well, I kind of don't think it likes. It's gonna be a weird one here because I want it to sit about there. That's what happens when stuff doesn't go on bang on perfect. You usually pay for it somewhere else. And I think we're paying for it down here now. a little buckle there. I wonder if we can straighten that out down here though. I'll have to try to re-drill in those holes, but it's not terrible bad. Looking pretty good underneath, I guess. Yeah, I think we'll try to drive it in there. Oh. Think, maybe. Put us off a little bit there, but I don't think anything will be able to get in there, so I'm pretty happy with that. And this stuff wasn't cheap. It's like 25 bucks a sheet. I thought that was a bit crazy. A little bit low, but really kind of think I should have probably cut that stuff off. Oh well. Go up maybe a little higher. I'm not really measuring, you know. Should probably put it out every couple of feet, but what you looking at my soffit for? My fascia for? Okay, we gotta move down. Gotta move down. Gotta move down. We'll have to cut a piece at some point here. I think it's actually better to pull it rather than push it and not have the drill fall off and smash me in the head. Okay, that'll get the rest of it. All the next piece anyways. Let's grab another piece. I got 5. I don't know whether I'll get to the other side today. It'd be nice to do that, but we're on the ladder over there and I hate ladders. Oh well. Well, it's looking pretty good, I think. We'll overlap it a little bit there and get some screws through it. And I just want to see this side. Yeah, I think we're good on this side. I believe. There's a little bit of crap hanging out there. I should have probably trimmed this stuff off. But anyways, it's in now. It'll protect the wood maybe a bit too, right? So that's not a bad thing. Lock that caster. These things don't really seem to ever go anywhere, so. I haven't fallen off the scaffolding yet, but it's been close. Yeah, we're not too bad there. I put some more screws right there, maybe. This stuff you can get in 6-inch or 8-inch. It's just longer. Oh, I don't know if I really like that stuff hanging there. I actually, I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference. Yeah, that doesn't seem terrible bad. I might need a couple of screws down there though. I've got a bit of a scratch in it. Oh, that's kind of buckling it there though. All right. Of course, I left the drill way down here. That didn't do what I wanted it to. Fun stuff. Yeah, if I push that up too hard there, it's gonna buckle on us. Stuff needs to get tucked under. I should just trim that crap off, I think. It's just being a real pain in the rear end, to be honest. There. I feel like this plank needs to come over, so there, it's better. Get out of here. Should have trimmed off your cousin, too. Oh well. Now, I wouldn't actually mind getting a couple of screws maybe down in here, too. A little buckly, but we'll have to see how what the heat does to it, because that might screw it right up. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to cut a piece. I guess that'll work. Not crazy about leaving that stuff, but that wood needed trim too, and I didn't really feel like doing that either. Okay. Let's get that where we want her. Hold her with the melon. Load on another feller. I think that's pretty good. Really mesh up super nice there, but I thought that stuff might have slipped together a little better, but maybe actually I'm supposed to cut that. I don't know. At least these match, these screws. I mean, you're probably supposed to use nails, but honestly, I don't really care. Yeah, this needs trimmed a bit here too, I guess. Maybe a little more, but yeah, darn it. I just kind of like something to protect that wood in there, but it's almost like that stuff should have gone up a bit higher, but it can't. It can't go any higher than that. That's like it. Well, for now, maybe I'll just leave that. If it bothers me enough, I'll take it off, but I don't know. I kind of wonder if that was supposed to actually come a little lower. I don't know. Once again, you know what? I really don't care. As long as she holds. That's okay. I don't know if 100% if I'm going to be putting on each trough here anyways. It won't be right now. You buy all that at the Home Depot though. They do have all that stuff. But it's getting a good seal under here, so that's good. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, that's about right. Keeps the honest wind away. A blind man would be glad to see it. That one's in there good. That's not that's not too bad. I think we can live with that. Okay. Good. I'm pretty happy. So now we gotta drag her down to the end here. So I did quite a boo-boo the other day. Oof. Just wasn't thinking, I guess. I was pulled the tractor out with the snowblower, not the big tractor, the little green one down there, and just parked it like right in front of the door, and the snowblower was facing in towards the building. I thought, oh, maybe I'll pull out the zero-turn mower. It's been sitting all winter, and give it a clean off and blow off, whatever. So I did, and put it in the 2 neutral gears, started dragging it back, and there's a little lip in front of the garage door down there. It's like the edge of the concrete foundation or whatever it is, I don't know. And I forgot that thing was like right behind me. So the blower's like right here. A little lip is like here. So I'm pulling it, I pull it up over the lip, and then it comes down over the lip, and it came back real fast, squashed my legs and squashed me right into the snowblower. Made a huge gash right there. I can still feel it. It's like someone hit me with a friggin' sledgehammer. So that was not pleasant. And I had to go sit down for about 10 minutes. My whole leg went numb. My leg went numb. It was really weird. I didn't particularly like that. Okay, we got to get up here now and measure. Oh, I'll be glad when I don't have to. Oh, it's be a while yet until I don't have to come up here anymore. So we want, oopsie, we want maybe a 3-inch overlap. So we'll take her to 56-inch. We'll say that'll work. $56-inch, and that'll finish up this side. Woo! But like I say, the other side's gonna be up on the ladder. Oh, I don't like ladders. Oh well. Okay, so that'll be our nice clean end. Or do we want probably this end is our clean end that overlaps? Wait a minute, that's still not right. Let's get this apart here. I was right on that end. It should go up this way, so okay. So mark down 56. Could be anywhere in there. It's not gonna make a big difference. 56. Now, that's a fairly straight edge, I guess. Close enough. Hopefully I can, oopsie, I marked the other one, my bad. Hopefully I can cut through this stuff all right. Turn it, go the other way. Now that it's all weak and stuff. Pray for a nice cut. Ooh, this stuff's gonna be a fight. Maybe not too bad. Okay, now I forget which one was the one we wanted. I think it was this one, 56. Nope, it was this one. Yeah. That's what we're after. For the rafters. For the rafters. Yeah. That's not terrible. I think we can probably live with that. Yeah, so we had a big deluge rain the other day. It was, like I said, pretty scary. Tornado warnings and all this crap. But that came out not too bad. We didn't die. Uh-oh. What is going on here? That's interesting. I almost think I should cut that a little bit to bring it to that edge. I think I might. Why have I got so much more down here though? That's really weird. There's like a heck of a lot more hanging here. I don't really know. What on earth happened there? Must have been the way I laid the sheets out, I guess. Well, we can put something on that maybe. Just to cover up, you know? Ow. And watch you don't scratch this stuff. It scratches so bloody easily. That's not terrible bad, I guess. I think we can probably live with that. Oh, crap. This again. Yeah, it's pretty well to the edge there. Should actually have wrapped it around. But my siding should come right down there, so. I think that'll get her pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know if I could actually screw anything into that. Would that actually go into anything? I wonder if I could. That'd be great. Because this has got a little bit of a hanging here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. That'll at least keep the birds and crap out, you know. At least they won't be flying. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, that doesn't look too bad for an amateur. It's not freaking straight at all, but it's gonna look a lot worse on that other side though when we get over there, but I think it'll be all right. Oh, this little piece here, what are we gonna do with that? Like we need a little piece of aluminum in there or something. I'll maybe see what I got left afterwards. I'll maybe just cut like a piece of this stuff out of here. It's not gonna need much. Maybe like this should wrap under here too, right? Might have to get a bit crafty. Why is that one so far off? I don't know. I guess I laid it on top of here. It was right on there though, so maybe we weren't high enough with our initial sheets there. But Yeah, I don't think anything's going to be able to pick its way through that. It should be all right. So we're pretty much 1.5 inches to the bend. And then we need a 1/2 inch out the front too. So I'm going to have to get... yeah, I might get it just at the center of one of those without the rib in it. Could, I guess. It might actually slide. Well, no, we got screws under here, I guess, so it won't slide up under too far, but definitely gonna need something in there though. I'm gonna have to get it and just bend a little 1/2 inch. What the heck is this stuff? I can't see for the sun. It's a 1/2 inch, yeah. So what did I say? 1.5. Bend it at 1/2 inch bend. Ooh, it's going to be a tricky little piece, but okay, good to know. I'll probably have to come up and measure that. I'm not going to do that probably right now. Like I say, I'll probably do that after when I got some stuff left over, but my siding should come down into there somewhere. It looks like it's, I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. Okay, I really don't know if I want to do the other side, but maybe while I'm at her. Of course, it's on the ladder though, which friggin' sucks. But yeah, you almost should have 2 people, because if I don't get this kind of good here, it's going to do that buckly thing in the middle again. Oh, I got to do a lot of trimming and crap too, I think. This stuff on this side, because of the wind on this side, it kind of blew up. Nice to get this all siding all done here too. Well, maybe yeah, this is not gonna sit nice here with this stuff. It kind of blew up and it all stuck to itself and kind of made a big mess. I do not like ladders. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna sit nicely on that. Maybe we can just trim it a bit. Get rid of some of it. I don't even know if you guys can see up here too well. The self-sealing stuff's pretty sweet though, gotta say. Kind of wondering if we can get away with that. My God, this is a long way up. I gotta stop looking down. Oh man. The height doesn't bother me. It's the recovery time after. Could have probably just used my staple guy, but we'll just put 100 staples in here instead. Okay, the rest of that we might be all right on. It's all fairly smooth. Now, the only kind of issue is trying to get her flush on the end here. But you know what, I guess if it hangs over a little bit, I could trim it and then just bend it around the corner and then put the siding on top of that. Okay, so we're definitely going to need 2 full sheets. 2 full sheets. So yeah, as you noticed, I moved my bench inside here, just kind of out of the way more than anything. That was kind of nice. Oh, yes. We should just have enough here. Here's hoping. Here's hoping it's not longer on that side. Shouldn't be, it should be the same, but this is gonna, because, what way did it go? The wall, when I joined these two walls in here, it kind of, for some reason, maybe the cement was off, or I was off. I don't really remember now. Oh look, more soffit up there. Fascia. I might have been off. I don't really remember now. Ooh, baby. I might have been off myself with it. I think that's, I got another problem down here too with this one. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to cut this a bit longer here maybe. Like I said, this end we can wrap around a bit. Yeah, I think I'm liking that better, but there's still something going on up there. Okay, now we got to figure out how the frig I'm going to get a screw onto this. I don't know. Sorry guys, I keep forgetting to move yous. So we're a little bit longer there, not too bad though. Okay, there's one in. And that should hold it. I'll work our way down here. My luck, I'll probably drill right into a friggin' nail. Now I don't really like this should have been hanging a little more off down here, but it's tight there, so we're good there. Yeah. It does have the foam up in there too, so at least we got that working for us. Okay, guess we'll just move ourselves along. Ow! Stupid frickin' ladders. As you know, I don't like ladders. Ladders are stupid. But they do work. Unfortunately, they do work. Ooh, that ladder didn't feel good there all of a sudden. Eesh. So as you notice, I'm putting kind of a few more on this side, a bit closer together. Oh, that buckling a little bit there. That's why you should probably have 2 people doing. Let's help you line these up. Come on, get in there. All right. Glad I got these Milwaukee's here. They're pretty sweet. Okay, this is probably where I'm going to have some problems, maybe, because the wall, like I say, I don't know what I was following when I was putting them up, but it kind of went in a bit. But anyways, that's all right. Okay, well, we'll be ready for this one soon here. So it's funny, I got these for like $25 a piece. Just a lot. But if I went down to a place called Lowe's or Rona, which is basically like another big Home Depot, I could have got a 12-footer for $22. But I figured by the time I drove down there and back, I would have probably spent that extra money in gas. Fuel, if you will. Okay. Now I wonder if I can get one of these ready here. For this turd, oh, I've got some more mess up there. Stay. Holy crap. To do that, it's gonna bend it all up. So we better get her dang close here. One-handed, huh? Support itself now. Whew. The other end looks like it's probably going to be pretty close to being all right. There's not much hanging off of that end at all. I don't get it. But I got the easy parts of this siding put up here. It's the up here where you're gonna really suck. Okay, I guess we'll go there. Let me get the ladder too straight up. But that's okay. The cool thing about ladders is you only have to fall off once. You know what you did wrong. kind of think our roof decking was down a little bit too far. Something's telling me. Now we got to cut a piece out of that other piece. Hopefully I got enough. That would suck if I had to go buy one more piece for like another inch of stuff. And that's my luck. Funny enough though, I had an extra piece of soffit left over. I can't really figure out why. Okay, we're here. Another thing I'm not looking forward to is the peak of the north side on our left here. Putting up the whatchamacallit stuff way up there. I think that's gonna suck big time. But anyways. I didn't put a joiner on the bottom of the join there. Ooh, geez. That screw went off, kind of messed me up. Bet Joe ran into a nail. Okay. Put the gun on the belt. We'll head her down and measure what we need. I think it'll be that 56 again. I'd laugh my ass off if it was. Can't, well, could be. It might not be far off. Let's see here. Oh, 50, I'll go 59. 59, that'll give us a bit. That's all right. Close. Perfect building would have been perfect, but that's okay. 59 inch, eh, bud? Oh, then we'll get that buttoned on and that'll be looking pretty good. Like I say, it's just meant to keep the birds and, well, I don't know if it'll keep bugs out, but they shouldn't be able to get in there. Okay, so going up that way, that's good. We'll keep our good end here. I think that's the factory end. 59 or 60 even would be fine. Ooh, that's not going to give me enough stuff left over there for fixing that one in, no, but darn it. Oh well. That's all right. Sure, I can figure out something. Duct tape. Okay. Got of our snippies. I mean, I could go shorter with this, but no, that's all right. This is the more important stuff. Maybe even got a piece of this crap that would look not right in there, but I just, well, you know what? I actually might have a roll of, I don't know what color it is though. It might be white. I've got a roll of aluminum stuff down at the other garage there that might suffice. Okay, we're probably gonna have to trim an end here, maybe. Yeah, I just don't have enough left in that little piece. Pretty close, isn't it? darn near all of it. It's always better to have a little bit left over, I think, than not enough. Not enough really sucks. Not enough is really stupid. But that's what happens sometimes. All right, last time up the ladder today, thank God. Hopefully. Ooh, baby. Don't be doing that on me. No, 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 I don't like that. Try going that way. That was not feeling nice. Okay. Now, what do we got going on here at this end? I don't know if I can reach this. Oh, it's just okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to snip off this little end here too. I was saying the other day, I wish my uncle was still around. He would have loved to come up here and do this for me. Maybe not at his age he was when he was dying, you know, and stuff, but back in his day, he would have been all over this stuff. There we go. Oh, shoot. We gotta figure this out. Maybe I can do it up here. Sorry, guys, I'll push you up so you can steer at the bottom of my beard. Oh, where was it going? The top there? Okay. That's not sitting super great there, but I think we'll drive on with it. I never did. Oh, we're bang on. That's good. Maybe I should have got the 8-inch stuff. It might have actually gone right up under the steel roof there, but I think it would have been too tall. That's if you used a 2x8, not a 2x6. I'm gonna see if I can shove one in this little joint here, maybe. It didn't really mesh the way I wanted it to. I don't think that's actually in anything. Keep the squirrels out. Okay, oh, there's even spiders already in there. He just pooped. I seen him poop. I don't know if you got it. He came out there and he dropped something golden. Okay, this end, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reach it nice. I probably should put 3 on these ends, to be honest. Oh, that's a long reach on a ladder. It does not feel nice. Nope. I'm gonna have to move down a bit. Did not feel nice, like the ladder wanted to kind of flex that way a bit. Nah, I wasn't liking it. I'll just move it down. Somewhere here we'll find a hold. So I think, yeah, the next ones I'm going to put on, I'm going to put them back on the mill and cut a straight line across, because it's really hard when you're joining them in the middle to get that line perfectly straight when there's nothing to go by. So I think we'll have to do that, I think. Yeah, mosquito, you're not getting in. Screw you, man. Oh, wait a sec. Stuff. Well, we'll just have to that off, I guess, now. We'll just tuck it in after when we get up there for the other stuff. Good. Oh, I'll be glad to get off this ladder. I might even hang off the siding a little bit too, you know, past the end here maybe. There. Straight as an arrow. I guess I wasn't watching that. You guys didn't see that? Just don't look up. You're supposed to be looking inside the building, not there. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're good. We'll just leave this laying here in case the wind blows her down. That's on. What the crap? I'm happy with it. But yeah, I got lots of siding to do. This side's almost done. I only probably need about, well, how much further up is it? Let's say 4 feet, so. Four feet takes us to about there, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more layers. But these are the, I'm not going to say easy sides, but easier sides compared to the ends here. Well, this is going to take up a lot of wood. I really like the look of that, but man, that's just looking like it's going to be a whole crap ton more work. But then getting up there and doing all the angles, I think that's going to suck. Those ones up higher there, I'm going to probably have to do them a little bit thinner. Like, wouldn't want to say 1/2 inch, but most of them I've been cutting it to 3/4, but I think this board I got laying here was about a 1/2 inch. And I think it's almost too thin, but what we got on that? Not quite a 1/2 inch, but maybe a 1/2 would be all right. You could get more boards out of a thing too, right? Ugh. So that might be not too bad. Anyways, that's it for today. That's just really all I kind of wanted to do. See, I got some of this stuff too, but I don't think that's going to look right up there. I'll have to see what I got. And where? No. Oh yeah, I left it in here. This feller. My GoPro case. 3D printed. But yeah, anyways, that's it for today. I don't know what else we got to do really other than siding now out here. I got a bunch on the trailer up there. I got to put on and cut cut the tops off them. It'd just be a lot easier to mesh. And then at the top, it'd be nice to have a nice square edge, butt right up against there, and then nail it on. Ba-bang, done. So anyways, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed our marvelous mess of building, but it's coming. You know what? As long as it's functional, I really don't care if it looks good or not. It'll look good, don't worry. Don't worry, never fear. It'll look good to someone that's blind. And then I belt off. There we go. Okay, let's roll this guy up. Let's hang him there for now. So, siding, that's really, really all I got left to do on the outside that I can think of, other than this door and then this door. And then we're gonna need lights. I haven't quite 100% figured out what I want to do for that yet. I know you should probably run all your wiring and stuff before you get the thing spray foamed. I'll let the guy put the door in first, I guess, and then work after that. I'm going to have to run a bit of hi. Just decided to fall over now. Great. That wasn't creepy. Yes, I'm gonna have to probably run some power out because I wasn't gonna get the garage door opener. I looked at the price of them if I wanted to put one in, plus an extension like I set up I have in my other garage down there. By the time you pay for it, I might as well just frickin' get them to do it. You know, it was like $700 just for them to install it too, like with installation. So I'm like, I think it was like $690 or something plus tax or whatever it was to get the opener and the extension kit, which gives you an extra bar, I think 2 bars maybe, for the chain to run along and an extra long chain. Then you can go up to a 10-foot door. And then I'd have to install it too. I'm like, them guys know what they're doing better than me, so maybe I'll let them do that. So, but yeah, anyways, sweet. Anyways, gotta go. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today, and hopefully I didn't make your brain hurt too bad. Ooh, gold. Found a screw. Kevin did that. But that looks pretty good. I just really not sure what the frig happened on this end here, why it's hanging down so much more. Maybe I could even just trim that piece off. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but let's just step back here a second. Let's see if we can see. Oh yeah, it's definitely longer on that side. Maybe I'll just trim it off. I'll have to get up there with something and try not to cut into the aluminum too. But I'll just maybe trim that right off or something. I don't know. Wrap this stuff in and around or something. I don't know. Anyways, again, thanks again for watching. You guys have a good one, and we'll catch us all later.